Hey guys! Thanks so much for joining us on this back to basics medium coverage makeup look. We're going to be using a handful of front row products and some tools. All right, so let's put some stuff on this face. Get this looking awake and lively. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is put on our primer. What you want to use is just about a pump. You want to take a little bit and you want to tap it. Start in the middle of the face and the nose, and then the chin and the forehead. So I already did my eyebrows for this look. If you want to know about the eyebrows, we will put the link somewhere up here. This is gonna just create a really good fresh surface. And don't forget, you always want to put your moisturizer, SPF, any of your skincare first. So skincare, primer, now your makeup. Now that I have my primer on, I'm going to now use our BB cream. Our BB cream, I'm using shade light medium. And I'm going to use about a pump. A pump will give me about really natural coverage, so about 20% of coverage, and then a second pump for medium coverage was about 40%. So with that amount of product, I'm now going to take my duo blend brush and I'm going to pick up this product little by little and start tapping it onto the skin. As you kind of already know, if you've been watching or met me, I have my motto, which is tap, tap, blend, blend. And what I'm doing by tapping it, and you can do your forehead, but by tapping the product in, you're dispersing it evenly. And then after you do that, you want to use long strokes to move the product. Not circular, just long strokes to move the product around. Then after you move it and you feel like you have a good amount all over your face, then you want to use circles. And when you're using the circles, small circles, is you're blending it. So make sure you get your draw line and blend, blend, blend. You can put a little bit on your eyelid if they're discolored. I definitely have discolored eyelids, under eyelids that are very, very dark, and you can see already from no makeup to now, it already looks a little bit lighter. We're gonna put some concealer on it to make it look flawless, but right now I just want to make my skin look fresh. We're gonna get our concealer. With this, a little bit goes a really long way with our cream concealer. So I'm using light. You want to go a shade lighter. I'm going to start out with about that amount. The reason why we're using light instead of medium, I'm usually a medium concealer shade. I'm using light because I'm using it to cover and create shape. So in regards to my dark circles, by using a shade lighter, I'm going to actually give it invisible. I'm going to make it look invisible, like I don't have any discoloration under my eyes. Okay, so now that I have my concealer, I'm going to pick it up with my duo blend brush, the same one I was using earlier. I'm going to tap it under the eye. Okay, down the middle of the nose, the chin here. And if you want to create more of a defined jaw, I'm going to put the residue, whatever's left over, on the side. And if you are not wearing bangs like I am, then the middle of your forehead as well. Okay, so what I'm doing by doing it this way, should I just do this, right? The reason why I'm doing it here, here, and here is the T-zone. So when light hits you, it's hitting you in those areas. It's going to give you more shape. It makes the cheekbones look higher. It makes your skin look flawless. It makes your eyes look bigger. So it's all about purpose and like focus. So when you're focused on those locations, it will give you more of the definition and shape that you're looking for. So now that I did that, I'm going to stipple kind of the same way we did the BB cream. So I'm going to stipple the product under the eye, on the nose, middle of the face, all those areas we put it. And then now that I have dispersed the product, I'm going to pull it under the eye and then circles to blend it. And because I'm using a shade lighter like we discussed earlier, it's going to look much lighter, but that's okay. I want to see the defined locations where I put the product. And a little bit on the eyelid, because that's where we're going to put some eyeshadow eventually later. Okay, so now that I have my medium coverage foundation on, now that everything is blended, we want to put our loose powder to set it. So when you're doing your loose powder, you want to add a little bit of powder on the back of your top cover with a small small puff brush. You want to just pick up the product to create a dewy skin. Well, keep it dewy is you only want to put the powder where you put the concealer. And this is going to help set it so you don't crease and the makeup will last throughout the day. So on the eyelids, that's where I put the concealer. Under the eyes, middle of the nose, forehead. And anywhere else you put the concealer. Okay, so now I have my medium coverage. So I'm going to finish up and show you what the end result is. Alright guys, so now this is my finished look after eyeshadow, lip gloss, bronzer, blush, and highlighter. I hope it gave you some tips on how to create a medium coverage makeup. So till next time, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Bye!